And hello everyone, we are finally live with Dead Space 2. Sorry for the technical difficulties today. For whatever reason my internet decided to just die, so that's fun. But we are ready to get it going. I'm excited. Dead Space 2 is definitely my favorite of the franchise. And here we go. Though I was told, that the audio mix was just a little bit off. So I'm going to turn the audio down just a little bit from the game source and turn myself up just a little bit as well. And hopefully that will fix any mixing issues. Of course, it's still loud as all get out in my ears, but that will add to the ambiance. Okay. Sending out one final notification. And we are good to start. We'll just do a little recap real quick. This is always fun.
By the 25th century, Earth's resources were ravaged, consumed, exhausted.
I love this voice actor.
Desperate and on the verge of extinction, we cast out into the void of space and discovered rich new worlds waiting to be cracked open and stripped bare. All of Earth became devoted to this effort. The planet crackers were built. The USG Ishimura, the first and most famous. Planet cracking became routine. Its spoils kept us alive. Eventually, greedy eyes fell upon Aegis 7. Restricted for centuries for reasons unknown, greed and corruption saw to the demise of caution. There, buried beneath the surface, an artifact. The red marker. Long lost and long forgotten. The religion I once called my own had found its holy grail, the key to human immortality. Or so we thought. It did not bring salvation.
Witness and conviction of a true
It brought doom. Marker bred insanity, murder, and chaos. It bred necromorphs. Those who escaped the planet fled to the safety of the orbiting Ishimura.
This is Shuttle CSO-4. The colony's overrun. We can't go back.
The scourge released upon Aegis 7 came with them. Within hours, the Ishimura went dark. The corporation dispatched a small repair crew to check on its investment.
Seems like everyone was trying to pack in a hurry.
Among the crew was an engineer, Isaac Clarke.
Isaac, it's me.
He had something special about
Silent
the Ishimura.
protagonist of the
I wish I
year.
could talk to you.
In the darkness, Isaac found death. And the red marker. It was not holy, it was not alien, it was man-made. And it could be used to stop the outbreak. Isaac also found Nicole.
Thank you, Isaac. I always believed in
Dead by her own hand, she was an apparition of the marker. Isaac engineered his escape.
I see what you did there.
But everything else was destroyed. 3 years later, he wakes in a hospital on Titan Station, an EarthGov metropolis on Saturn's largest moon. Isaac has survived, but his mind is no longer safe. For the marker changes all.
Okay, real quick. I'm just gonna boop and if you let me, boop and boop. That way we don't get any more Discord notifications. Okay, so that was a fun little recap. I didn't realize until he mentioned it that was actually Dr. Klein, so that's cool. The poor guy tried to help us make things right, and, you know, this is one of those franchises where there aren't a lot of happy endings, unfortunately. We're just gonna do a normal playthrough, like last time. There's actually a decent amount of techie information there. That's cool.
Isaac, are you there? Come in, Isaac. Oh, God. I'm so sorry, Isaac. Look at the time difference. I'll call you back later.
It's okay. How you doing?
Good. You're right, Isaac. The Ishimur is a great ship. I am so lucky to be serving aboard her.
Enjoy it while it lasts. You know they're gonna decommission her next year.
Isaac, thank you
For what?
for just pushing me to do this. I mean, if it weren't for you, I never would have made it this far, because you made me stick with it.
Well, just remember, I'm giving you up for 6 months so you can do this.
You know what? We must be getting on a range there tonight. Isaac, can you hear me? Look, I'm gonna call you back as soon as I can, okay?
Isaac! You were drifting away for a moment there, Mr. Clark. I believe you were telling me about your nightmares that you've been having. About your dead girlfriend. What was her name?
Nicole.
I didn't want it to end like this. I really wanted to see you again. Just once. I loved you. I always loved you.
Yes. Nicole Brennan. She was a senior medical officer stationed aboard a Planet Cracker-class vessel.
Hey, Ishimura.
USG Ishimura, yes. Part of a mining operation on Aegis 7. I understand communications went down shortly after their arrival. You were part of the repair mission. A mission for which you volunteered, am I right? What did you find aboard that ship, Isaac?
I found something.
What did they find aboard the ship, Isaac?
The marker.
Did you have contact with this marker? It made you see things, didn't it? Things you didn't want to see.
It spoke to me.
What did it say, Isaac? What did it say to you, Isaac? Isaac! Isaac, can you hear me?
A waking nightmare.
Isaac. Isaac, can you hear me?
It always blows me away how fastly things
I found
go to-
Isaac Clark.
just go to shit.
Repeat, I have him.
Great work, Franco. Be careful. He's been out a long time.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Good, good. Steady, steady, steady. We gotta get you out of this straitjacket. Where am I? All right, I know you're confused right now. I can explain everything, but you gotta trust me, okay? Listen, you're in terrible, terrible danger.
Ooh, that's gruesome.
Franco, what happened? Oh God. Isaac! Isaac Clark, if you can hear me, run! Run!
You're out of the frying pan into the fire, you know, right out of the gate. Definitely a good way to set the pace. Oh boy. Get it off me! Yeah! Thank you, convenient door close. Okay. Chapter 1. Shit meat fan. Feel sorry for that poor guy trying to make a difference. Oof. They definitely know how to set the tone immediately. And it's honestly, when you think about it, comparing the start of Dead Space 1, like the very start of Dead Space 1 and the very start of Dead Space 2, I feel like thematically they do a really good job, because Dead Space 1 is a game of isolation, uncertainty, and, you know, just general hopelessness. And that's what the opening sequence of that game portrays. You fly in to the Ishimura, you have no idea what's going on, bunch of questions, and then you're immediately separated from your team, forced through horrors, and it like I said, it's just a really good portrayal of hopelessness, confusion, and isolation. But Dead Space 2 is more about, it's like there's no unknown, because Isaac Clarke is the #1 guy who's seen it all when it comes to the necromorphs. So they couldn't play that card, so they immediately just throw the threat in your face. There's no question, there's no uncertainty, you know, it's happening again. And Isaac, if left to his own devices, could have, you know, done a better job of surviving that opening sequence, but he's, you know, got a straitjacket on, he's lost his mind, the marker drove him insane, so definitely a really good, you know, setting the tone for the rest of the game. And I feel like a lot of studios miss that mark. They always want to have that sense of intrigue, like, ooh, what's going to happen? It's like, nah, if you've already set that up, then just let the game be what it is. Yeah, I feel like you kind of deserve that. I also really like that touch of the rigs giving a flatline sound. Well, you've looked better. I've been up on much there.
Tideman to all project personnel. I want the key subjects terminated and the facility scrubbed. This is not a drill. Tideman out.
You're gonna need a lot of soap and rags to scrub this place, buddy. I cannot see jack or squat in here. Ambiance.
Now. The eye's looking much better today, yes? Don't you think?
It hurts. It still hurts?
Yes, I'll schedule you for another session tomorrow.
No, I don't think I'm ready. I don't think I can take another session.
There. First thing tomorrow. Now let's talk about what you saw today. Come on, Strauss. I'm here to help you.
It was black. Deep black and glowing red with symbols. Symbols whispered to me. And what did the symbols whisper to you? Come on, Strauss. What? It was just short. It was just short, but it put so much stuff in my head, so much shit in my head. There's no more room for anything. I can't remember what he looks like. I can't remember.
The symbols, Strauss. What did the symbols tell you?
They told me that it wasn't my fault. I didn't kill him. They didn't deserve this, and I didn't deserve this. Fucker.
Put Mr. Strauss back in stasis, adjust his medication up 30 milligrams, and we'll try another session first thing in the morning. Subject is Nolan Strauss, Station 158.
These people worship the marker. This goes beyond religion, in my opinion, into severe cult activities with the Unitologists.
The eye's looking much better today, yes, don't you think?
It hurts. It still hurts.
Yes, I'll schedule you for another session
Environmental
tomorrow.
storytelling is always cool when it's actually telling a story. Definite graphics update, even though it had only been 3 years between releases. Probably a bigger budget from the success of Dead Space 1. Gotta love it when you see success breeding success. Ooh. Hello?
Come on, man. Station 4. I remember you. Tideman said all the key subjects need to be eliminated, terminated. Which one more? Listen to me, man. What matters? Listen to me! Matter? We can both get out of here. Just cut me out of this straitjacket. No one's getting out of here alive. No one. Don't do it. There's no escaping from what I've done. Take it easy, buddy. Just take it easy.
May want to look away.
Your rig is red. It's red. There's a health pack and a flashlight in that wall locker. You should grab them.
Eerily helpful.
Go ahead. Take it. I won't be needing it anymore.
Yeah, I think he's gonna...
Isaac, we're all gonna burn for what we did to you.
Yeah. I'm trying to be at least a little bit, respectful of people with, trauma and whatnot, so...
Clark! Isaac Clark, is that you?
Who are you?
My name is Dana. I'm the one trying to rescue you.
Why? What's going on?
You're suffering from a unique form of dementia, Isaac. Something you contracted on Aegis 7.
How do you know that? How do you know all this about me?
Your dementia will kill you. But if you can get here, I can treat you and get you to safety.
Why should I trust you?
Because I'm not the one shooting at you.
Fuck.
Just follow the route I'm sending you.
Hello? And we have justifications for UI and other like upgrades, like the elevator. I don't know what you'd call it, touchpad, light pad, whatever, looking different. It's a different environment. We're no longer on the outdated USG Ishimura. We're on a more technologically advanced moon station. So there's justification for things looking different. Can't see shit. We got some eyes. Bunch of markers. And cool doodles and scribbles and whatnot. Okay. Okay, this is actually like really terrifying. Like, what the hell? These are people that survive Aegis. Jeez. Hello, my name is Arthur Clark and I just had a freaking heart attack. It's really unsettling because I don't have a weapon. Unless I plan on pummeling necromorphs to death. Which, you know, might work for one or two if they come at me single file. I feel like I could definitely use a shower. No telling how long I was in that room. Listen, okay, you're gonna have to take a longer shower than that. You need to actually clean.
What the hell?
Well, that's lucky. Slightly less lucky now, I feel. Don't we fall through here up ahead?
Isaac, what happened? Are you alright?
Why are you helping me?
If Tideman finds you, more people will die.
Including me.
Not if you follow my route.
I don't like this.
You don't have to like it. Just hurry before you get locked in.
Okay, so now we at least have a means for defending ourselves. How am I supposed to... There's no evacuation. They're basically saying they're gonna kill everybody and wipe the slate clean. Ba 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 ba. Yeah, get off me. That's where he wants me to go.
Evacuation in progress. Evacuation in progress. Please consult your rig.
Can I knock it down there? No, I can't over here. Okay. Pocket change. Lost pocket change.
Evacuation in progress. Please consult your rig for the nearest exit. Evacuation in progress. Evacuation in progress.
Squishy.
You! Thank God! Please, come help me!
Calm down. I'll cut you out of there. Is that a tissue laser? A plasma cutter?
Oh my God!
Fuck.
What the fuck are you doing?
Shit!
Help!
I'm trying! I'm trying!
Sure is convenient for us that we found this, huh? Oh, okay. Excuse me, sir. You're not supposed to die when I shoot your head off. You're only supposed to die when I shoot your arms and legs off. My immersion is ruined and my day is spoiled. Grabbing the ammo, I'm gonna need all of it. I definitely like the new rig appearance. More advanced. Checking here real quick. More ammo. More ammo. At least now we can defend ourselves properly.
Isaac, it's Dana. You have to dismember the creatures to stop them.
I know. I've had a lot of practice.
Just try to stay in one piece.
Yeah.
Thanks.
You're talking to freaking patient zero here. Under the sea? Hello, thank you for the heart attack. That's so awesome. I heard you coming from back here. Ooh! You know, I could probably have an easier go of it if I turn the music down, or turn my headphones down, but no, that's half the fun, getting the living daylight scared out of you. Who plays a horror game with the sound down? I signed up for spooks and scares. I want spooks and scares. Yeah, I know about manual reload. Yo, Axel, how's it going? We blew through Dead Space 1 so quickly I decided to play Dead Space 2. And here we are. You doing well, buddy? Please let me know if there's anything wrong with the audio mix or if anything doesn't look proper. I feel like it looks pretty good and sounds pretty good, but I also am on the back end of it. Well, I guess technically I'm on the front end of it, but you know what I mean. No, yeah, I think that the rig technology, I don't think it's as commonplace on Earth. That could be like if you're just like an everyday person kind of thing. But I think if you're any kind of like space faring individual, like the people here at Titan Station, if you're on a ship, then you have to have the rig technology so that way they can keep up to date on where you are and what your health condition is. So I think it's less like smartphones, maybe, because part of it is certainly like smartphone tech, but I'd say the rig part of it is probably more like a walkie-talkie or a radio to keep you in contact. But I could be wrong. It's definitely cool, though. Aw. Sweet memories. Never go the way that you're supposed to. Squish. Yeah, then the awkward part is you wouldn't be able to lie like, oh no, I'm fine. It's like I can see that your rig is red.
Isaac, come on, they're after us.
Wait! Who is? Who's after us?
Security lockdown. Hospital compounds closing. Stand clear.
Wait, what was that? Ammo? I need ammo.
Isaac, through here. Come on, Isaac. Oh, no.
You know, I couldn't have made it anyway.
Remember me, patient 5. I'm patient 5, remember? You remember?
Dana, your fucking route didn't work. There's a security lockdown.
I told you to hurry. How'd you miss it?
Look, I don't need your help.
Fine. Let's see how long you last without it.
Shit.
Anyone else? Huh? I'm gonna stomp your butt. Okay.
Dana? Okay, you're right. I do need your help. Talk to me.
Look, Isaac, we don't have to be friends. But like it or not, we're stuck together. Tideman's your enemy, not me. All right, I found you a new route.
Fine. So where the hell am I? How did another necromorph outbreak get started?
You're on Titan Station orbiting Saturn. As for the outbreak...
Well, isn't that convenient?
Tideman's jamming my signal.
So, I don't know if you were there at the end of my last playthrough, but I did mention my... I don't know what you'd call it. I mentioned how I enjoyed the fact that all of the necromorphs have different sounds. So when you've got like 5 of them coming at you from different directions, you can pick up on what is coming at you just from the sound alone. Like the babies have the high-pitched shrieking noise. Regular necromorphs have like the very like guttural roar kind of thing, like a wah! And like the super creepy guys that turn into all the different little body parts have like the deep moan. So it's like not only does it set the tone and add to the ambiance, but it definitely adds that feeling of, oh, you know, I can if you're paying attention, you can tell what's coming at you from what direction, and you can prioritize your targets without having to swivel around the room and figure out where everything is first. Okay. Please for all registrants complaining anxiety, psychological disorders, people going crazy because of the mark. Well, not crazy. Depressed and anxious and a little crazy from the marker. Squish. I'm going to be desecrating a lot of corpses, okay? Though, is it desecration if they could be coming back to life to kill me at any moment? Yeah, still. Whatever. Okay, that was a bit, you know... I had full health. What the hell was that? Whatever. I did not pass the vibe check, guys. I failed the vibe check. Actually, I'm going this way. can say maintenance report, stasis bed replaced, tech units, blah blah blah. Sciencey mumbo jumbo. Why, that's my favorite. What is that? Yeah, that's what I figured was gonna happen. I'm gonna get used to the different inputs now. That's terrifying. Everybody say, is there another one in there? Okay. I always hated that sound from The Grudge. I'm finding power nodes. Get off the table. Everybody do the flop. Ooh, stasis pack. Press Y when stasis is low. Well, remember that. I'm not gonna do it right now. I'm just gonna stay there for the rest of the game, ain't you? Alright, fine. Aw. Can we please get out of the medical gown and into some armor?
What the fuck?
Waking Nightmare. Cool. 50% off synth flowers. Get well soon. In pixelated text, you shouldn't have. Yeah. The Vom Bros. Donovan, the Dr. Books have said many times, I'll say it again, I don't like the secrecy behind the new labs we've installed in the psych wing. It's been 3 years and we don't have the faintest clue what's going on. Such secrecy has no place in an open free society. Their networks are so isolated we can't even tell they have one, let alone sift through it to see if anything unethical is taking place under our noses. If we don't get some traction on this soon, I'm going to go to Tideman and insist on formal review of these policies. Well, poor bastard Tideman's the one who put them in place. Oh man, a rocket ship! I don't want to die. That's a shame. I'm gonna check something real quick. I'm gonna check and see how the stream is looking. Oh hey, we're like right up on. That's cool. Because I've seen a lot of people have issues with like severe stream delay, and I just wanted to pop over and see how that's looking. So I'm using my phone for like an overview for the moment because I only have one computer screen. But I am gonna try and get a capture card, and I can use my PlayStation 5 to run the games and let my computer do all of the streaming and overlays and everything like that. So that'll be fun. and hopefully it'll make things a little bit more like easier for me to, what's the word I'm looking for? Organize. Just like my thoughts, completely organized all the time. Totally sane. Yeah, no, it's like, I don't even call them zombies, they're just straight up murder corpses. Like, zombie infers some level of, like, mindlessness, but there's definitely a very savage, lethal, murderous intent going on here. I am sure this is not ominous in any way, shape, or form. Environmental storytelling. Yeah, well, the whole breach has been rectified, but my rectum has been breached and I need a new gown. But no, yeah, I love that subtle little environmental storytelling where it's like, there's a little glowing triangle here, and if you're not smart enough to shoot it, then maybe you deserve to be pulled out into the cold vacuum of space. I saw it coming half a second before it happened. That's on me. I went, ooh, shiny, and almost got eaten. But that's on me. Ooh, can we please armor up? What was that? Armor me up, please.
Welcome to Microstore. CEC engineer Isaac Clark. Updating inventory to CEC engineering loadout.
Stasis duration. Extra med pack. Purchase guarantees a minimum of 10 inventory slots and 5% armor. Your rig retains the highest upgrade of armor in inventory. Okay, but where's like the base, like the actual like? Huh. lock me in and strap me up. That is such a badass look. Okay, we got rippers, rivet gun, contact beam. Primary fire, 10% minus reload speed. I want to get that. And but I don't have anything to get for its ammo. Okay, so which is which? Hold on a second. I want the new one. I want to keep the new one. Now how are we looking? Okay. You know, I guess maybe if you didn't have all of those extra suits, you still wouldn't be able to put on a suit at this point. But no, that is such a badass design. Angular. I still find it weird that there wasn't the default suit available.
Entering vacuum.
Or maybe there wasn't, I just didn't realize. There was one that looked like it might have been the regular suit from before. Big boy right away. That's what I intended to do. I wanted to stay with you. God, this is another mission. Dead.
Jesus, that thing was angry. Dana, I'm out of the hospital.
Okay, the tram station is just beyond the apartment block.
Hang on. I need more answers. How long have I been here?
3 years. Tideman found you floating in space near Aegis 7 and brought you here for study.
Why can't I remember anything?
The marker you found imprinted your brain with a self-replicating signal. The longer you're awake, the more the signal spreads. It's killing you, Isaac. Tideman tried to keep it in check with memory suppressants.
You said you could fix it, right?
Only if you reach me in time. Tram station, get moving.
I do like the quicker stomp. Before it was like, "Rah! Rah!" And now it's just like, "Hey, you bastard, motherfucker!" We both said the same thing at the same time. Oh, it was great. It's even funnier because he wasn't actually stomping anything. He's just cursing at the ground. That's good shit. This is a good game. I actually remember playing the hell out of the demo for this game when it first came out forever and a half ago. I probably played through the demo at least 3-4 dozen times. I remember it started in the cryo rooms, which I think we're coming up on. No, yeah, all of the... It's like, that's the one thing. If someone were to ask me what is the number one thing that the Dead Space franchise nailed across the board, it would be, one, the sound design. That's the number one thing, no questions asked, from top to bottom. The sound design of the entire franchise is phenomenal. And then a very close second is the creature designs. It's like, it's nothing too over the top or convoluted. It's just gruesome and gory enough to make you freaking shit your pants when 5 of these things come around the corner at you. Now I am the ducked man.
Listen up. This is Sorensen from CEC. Cut off their limbs. It's the only way they go down. It's their limbs. That's the secret. Comms are down. We can't get a broadcast out, so tell everyone you see.
I want to check something. Yeah, I think this is the one. This is the original suit here. Oh no, there's a corpse in there with me! It's definitely really cool, and I'm going to play the game like the way it was originally supposed to be played, so... for nostalgia. But, I definitely like being able to see Isaac's face on a regular basis now. Because you're trying to portray him in a more human way, but I feel like it would fall flat if you never saw his face. How am I looking on ammo? I'm doing pretty good. I need a line Rex, though. Give me some health. Never a bad idea to have more health. It's definitely weird to see more life around. You're so used to dead, empty corridors. Oh no, they got Usain Bolt. He's a necromorph.
This is Director Tideman. A station-wide emergency is in effect. In accordance with Titan Station Civic Code, I am declaring martial law.
That's just not cool.
Ordered to evacuate. Looters will be shot on sight. This is not a drill. Move immediately to the nearest evac. Attention. This is Director Tideman. A station-wide emergency is in effect. In accordance with Titan Station Civic Code, I am declaring martial law.
I mean, it's nice that they know my mom's awesome, but that was just not cool. I spent all of my notes. We're going back. I doubt that I have enough money to get another node now that I screwed it up. Can I even buy power nodes yet? No. Dang it. Can I reclaim power nodes? Can I get one back, please? I doubt it. Yeah. Oh well, maybe I'll find another one up ahead. That sucks. Let's go this way. Okay, well, let me... Yeah, that makes sense. That's fair enough. What do we got? Text log. Pine Station employment grew, expecting collateral job losses from ongoing collapse of local plan cracking business. Yeah, okay. See, it's important to come in here because now I can buy power nodes.
A station-wide emergency is in effect.
Can I get you to shut up? No. Well, it was worth a try. I definitely don't think that is a bad. I feel like that's a good way to look at it, Axel. But the way I always looked at it was more like, you know, the infection is alive and conscious, and when the body that is being controlled by the hive mind receives a certain amount of damage, the hive mind just stops being concerned with that body and just lets it drop dead. It's one of those things. But, you know. Honestly, your way of looking at it isn't, you know, there's nothing wrong with your way of looking at it. Efficiency. And I guess another big nod from Dead Space 1 to Dead Space 2 is the fact that in Dead Space 1, shit had already hit the fan and mostly settled by the time Isaac showed up. Like, here, we're like right in the middle of it. Well, now I feel kind of bad. I mean, there wasn't really much I could do to help him, but still.
Isaac! Isaac, over here!
Who are you? It's the drugs, Isaac. They gave us drugs to make us forget. But it's all coming.
I don't know what you're talking about. Why are you calling me?
Isaac! Isaac, look out!
You suck. You just gave me some of my ammo back. I definitely like a lot of the design of this game, though. It's really satisfying. Like visually, all the the colors of the lights and the colors of the items. You can just hear the chaos around Isaac. And you know there's nothing you can do to help most of these people. What a lovely room you had. Oh, okay, there's a door there. Okay, withdrawn. And that's also kind of creepy that you can just see into the room there. Old dude had the right call. Motion activated, right? Okay, I'm sorry. I'm trying to wrap my head around what you said. It's a little confusing. Actually, interesting fact. The guy that died after a raffle winner that EA did for Who Died in Dead Space. Who would die in Dead Space? Okay. No, yeah, I get you. For some reason, I was reading that last part weird, and that's on me. The guy that died after a raffle winner that EA did for Who Would Die in Dead Space. So, like, there was a raffle, and the winner got to be put in the game as someone who would die. Am I getting that correctly? Sorry, it was a long day. Yeah. so I understood correctly. This is actually kind of reminding me of like, so Cyberpunk takes place in the year 2077, right? Like the video game, and then there's the tabletop game that takes place in like various other time periods. Like this honestly does feel like the like later culmination of the Cyberpunk, like something that could happen after Cyberpunk. And I don't know if you were here for this conversation. It's okay, Axel. Don't worry, it happens. Trust me, I've said my share of things that were confusing, and then there's been a couple times where I've accidentally ended up offending somebody because I said something in a weird way. But it happens. But hey, we got to the correct conclusion anyway. But like I was saying, I think it's a film theory video or a game theory video. I can't remember which one it is, but it's actually really interesting. And it's why I'm bringing it up again. They talk about how if you take all fiction, all fictional books and movies and TV shows and video games and all of it, and you were to put it in chronological order for the year that it takes place in, you would see a pattern of events take place within the same like time frame. So Cyberpunk 2077 and Deus Ex and other games and movies and TV shows like that are put in like the, early, 2000 or like 2000s, like 2000 to the year 2100, the year 2200, that kind of stuff, where humanity decides to start upgrading themselves, augmenting themselves, putting in cyberware, however the game, however the property words it, and that lasts for a good pinch of time until, and in most cases, what happens is humanity ends up running low on resources, and because of that, it leads to wars. And it's similar, kind of like what happened in Fallout, where everything was nuclear powered, and then they ran out of resources. That led to war, and that led to the nuclear holocaust and the end of the world. And then one of two things happens in these different forms of media. Either the world ends, quote unquote, like in Fallout, or they go on to the next stage, like what happens here in Dead Space, where humanity turns to the stars to gather resources. And, that usually ends up leading to something like here in Dead Space with, the necromorphs and all that stuff, even though technically the necromorph plague it's not man-made, but this specific course of events is because of humanity. So the necromorph plague itself wasn't created by humanity, but the events that led to the Ishimura and Aegis 7 here at Titan Station is because of mankind. And I would highly recommend going and watching the video because it's interesting. And like I said, I think it's either film theory or game theory, where they just talk about how all fiction seems to flow a similar course of events. And it's not like, it's like 2 or 3, it's like hundreds of books and novels will have the same series of events take place in about the same time frame. The early 2000s, 2100s, here in Dead Space, the year 2500, I think it'd probably be 11 now. I think it was 2508 in Dead Space 1, Dead Space 2, 2511. But it's an interesting concept, and I really like the idea of like mankind parsing out a future. Oh, I'm standing. After stream, I'll try and find you one. Whew! Almost lost my cool there. I'm sorry. It's just so funny to be able to get a video game protagonist to just stomp the ground and go, "Mother fucker!" Let out some of that pent up rage and aggression, Isaac. Lord knows you have plenty of it. I liked the Corpo opening simply because, you know, you get, it's like you start from the top, then you fall to the bottom, then you work your way back up. I liked that idea. Plus you get, I liked having like dialogue options where you basically knew like on the inside where it's like you go to talk to somebody from like a corporation or something, and they like when you go to Arasaka Tower, no, not Arasaka Tower, Kopeki Plaza, and you go to the receptionist, and she's like, "I'll just inform Sachi-san that you've arrived." And he's like, "Who asked you to do that?" And he goes, "You know what? I don't think anybody asked you to do that. You know what I think? I think you're supposed to do what you're told and nothing else." And it's like, yeah, you're a dick, but you're trying to play the part of another Corpo agent. And I definitely liked that, you know, like, I know how the Corpo world works because I was part of that world. Oh, by the way, please tell me if I'm being too loud. I tend to have an issue with being a louder person. And if I'm being too loud on the mic, I want to know. I want to be a good boy. I want people to be able to enjoy my streams. And I'm still trying to learn my audio mix. I feel like I'm doing pretty good. I don't have it my mic gain turned up all the way, but I definitely don't want to be shouting in people's ears. Which I guess typically okay, so you can just shout at the door if you want. Yeah. Honestly, these people probably have the right idea as far as not opening the door, but the downside is that the creatures can come through the window of the air conditioning duct, so it's not going to matter.
Is the entire sprawl infected? How'd this happen? The marker was destroyed, Dana. I destroyed it.
You destroyed a marker, Isaac. Tybin built another one.
On this station? Why?
It's powerful alien technology. Tybin wants that power. Get to the tram. It'll take you to the Cassini Tower's turn station.
Dana? Damn it.
The armor, like the textures still look a little bit dated. Not nearly as bad as Dead Space 1, but there's definitely a little bit of dating to it. And it's like, when I'm looking at it, it's like I'm just waiting for that second where it renders in the last little bit of detail, and that moment never happens. But no, yeah, I've never played the Nomad. when I played Cyberpunk the first time. I played a good little chunk of it, and then I had to make room on my console. And then after that, I upgraded to the PS5. I was really lucky to be able to get it for a regular price from the PlayStation Store. But anyway, on my second playthrough, I'm wanting my first playthrough to be a Corpo stealth blade hacker. And then I'm wanting my second playthrough to be like a Nomad, like balls to the wall, freaking like guns a-blazing kind of guy. So I definitely look forward to the Nomad playthrough. Oh no. That's not even a necromorph. That's just a poor baby that's got a... Oh, hey! A guitar. But no, yeah, I don't really... I'm a good person and that makes me sad, okay? Hearing all these people suffering. If a game can pull at your heartstrings, then it's a good game. But, yeah. That's another good way to tell whether or not the necromorphs are dead without getting too close. If you can lift the body, they're dead. So it's a good way to save yourself from getting your ankles chomped on.
Holy shit!
That's some resilient glass there, buddy. I guess it kind of would have to be. Being in space. I'm trying to figure out how the ones with no legs are faster. If you go, by the way, if you go for a katana build, just as a heads up, it's extremely easy to miss, okay? During the opening segment at Konpeki Plaza, after Norinobu kills Saburo, spoiler, you have to wait until, because when you're doing the recon with the brain dance, you're able to see Norinobu's gun on the bed, and that's an iconic gun that you can upgrade throughout the game to keep up with your level, which is cool. But another thing you may not know is, after T-Bug gets fried opening the doors, if you head back inside and go back up the stairs that Saburo comes down, you can go to the landing pad on the roof. There's 2 guards up there. Once you take them out, there's actually a iconic katana in that the little vehicle. I forget what they're called for whatever reason, but the little hovercraft that belongs to Saburo. And that's another unique one or iconic one that can be upgraded throughout the game. Just a little heads up. Because it's not mentioned, and you have a very narrow window to go get it. You have to go get it after T-Bug gets fried, but before you jump down and Jackie gets shot. And also, during the opening segment at Konpeki Plaza, you may have noticed that there's an iguana enclosure, well, not an enclosure, but like an iguana habitat there in Norinobu's room. And if you go to the back left corner, you can actually find a iguana egg. And you can take it back to V's apartment after, the whole thing goes south. And there's a bowl that you can place the iguana egg in, and then you have to wait a few months of in-game time in order to get the egg to hatch, but then you've got a pet iguana. And they added in with the most recent patch, there's a way, or maybe not the most recent patch, but one of the more recent patches, alongside the iguana pet, you can also get a sphinx, a bald sphinx cat named Nibbles. You have to wait until you complete the mission on borrowed time, I think it is. It's after you go and talk to Takamura and Johnny in the diner. And then you can go back to V's apartment, and if you go to his door and then continue on to the right down the hallway, there's a trash can with a shard in it that says someone needs to feed the cat. It needs a specific type of food. It's just called cat food in game. You have to go to specific stores to get it. I think the nearest one is the one near. It's a food store near a cyberware, or not cyberware. A Netgear, like the people that sell the hacks. It's the one that has something for you from T-Bug. There's a food store underneath her shop. If you go there, get the cat food, come back, place the cat food at You can place the cat food in a dish, and then you have to leave, wait a day, come back, and you can just pick up the cat, and then you have a cat. And the cool thing is you can actually take pictures in photo mode with the cat. And the cat will just be like randomly around your apartment hanging out. And then once you get the iguana and the cat can actually interact. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Huh? I hear you. Oh. Okay. See, there's a reason that I put chatty in my streams tags. Nicole, have a Snickers. You're not yourself when you're hungry. That was the scariest moment of my life. Thank you. Oh, actually, wait. I can do that and then pick you up. What? Oh, they're stacked now. Well, at least that's convenient. I'll drop you. I feel like a little health is more important than a couple line racks. There's something else over there. Yep, there it is. Haha. That's a whole 200 credits. That leg looks I definitely like these little... What, can I not? Okay, there we go. I like these little, like, hacking segments where it's like, oh yeah, I'm an engineer. I know how to do this stuff. I'll tell you, these corpses are really good at pretending to be corpses. I've got to run away. You ruined the surprise. Oh yeah, these segments are always really cool. Hello? Content, please. Woo!
Dana, I need a new route.
What happened? I thought we lost you.
Unscheduled stuff. Where am I?
How did you end up there? Hang on. This won't be the most pleasant route, but it'll get you to the Cassini Towers residential sector. Damn it! Timon has the signal again. Keep moving. You're very important to them, Isaac. Hold tight. I'll contact you soon.
Now, hold up a second. You just said I had no freaking... I guess I don't. Or was it... Wait, what? Okay. Okay, it is... Okay, I don't know what's going on. Okay, it's not the way we're supposed to go, so this is the way we're gonna go. Yeah, yeah. Ha-ha! Power node! Sometimes it pays to be a curious little Nancy. It's a power node! Watch me explode! I can't see a thing! What's around me? Bow. Bow bow bow. Bow bow bow. Baby baby boo. Boom. Baby doom. Baby doom. Bim 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 bim. Back again. Traumatized. Can't tell what's real in front of my eyes. I'm kinda loco. Kinda crazy. Got necromorphs all about me. Cause I'm oh yeah, I am crazy as fuck. I have gone nuts. I'm gonna double check something real quick. Yeah, making sure it's like that would have really sucked if I had started this Let's Play. And unlike the first game, I forgot to record. Like, no! Yeah, this is when we're about to run into the kids. Which is the worst, and then I turn around and there's something there, right? No? Aw. Oh, now I just feel lost. I'm low on ammo, and I'm kind of freaking out. Oh yeah, this is gonna be the first encounter with the children. Literal freaking nightmares. The children are also the only reason I actually use the pulse rifle, which I don't have. That's the one thing Visual always has going for them. They're not afraid to pull.
Isaac, you're still alive? We can't talk. I think they're tracking our signals. Are the memories coming back to you? They're coming back to me. The good ones. And the bad ones. The more I remember, the more my head hurts. I keep seeing the symbols. The symbols too, Isaac? In him. I keep seeing his face. Shit, family.
Okay. Don't need you. sci-fi, just a little bit more, definitely more of this. Yeah, I just realized I bought the freaking. Oh well, that's on me. Get half my money back at least. Though I guess you could argue they're not technically kids, they're monsters that used to be kids. It's the same argument, what was that, Days Gone, I think it was, where you had the, similar situation, the guy who was like Daryl Dixon from The Walking Dead, riding a motorcycle across the, wherever, fighting mutants. And everyone's always like, oh my gosh, how could you put kids in your game and make people kill kids? It's like, okay, listen, alright? If any of this sci-fi mumbo-jumbo were to go down, the infection isn't going to care whether you're a kid or a pregnant mother or an elderly woman. It doesn't care who you are or what life you've lived. It's going to kill you, mutate you, whatever it is. And it's realistic. I feel like to act like that wouldn't happen would be a disservice to the players. It's like, oh no, yeah, there's zombies and monsters, but only adults, or only. It's like in Psychonauts, not Psychonauts, Borderlands. The first 2 games, all the psychos, like all of the bad guys, and like 90% of the bad guys were male, and I'm like. Okay, so I get that cuts down on the amount of voice acting and mocap work you have to do, but, like, it just doesn't make sense that 90% of the population on Pandora is male. And that all of the, or at least a majority of the female characters are good guys. It just didn't make any sense. Which is why I liked, one of the upsides to Borderlands 3 is the increase in diversity of the enemies and the allies. It actually made more sense to me. I got some more of my spicy barbecue Pringles. Yeah. Actually really good.
Hey Dana, there's this crazy guy that keeps contacting me. I saw him back at the hospital.
Nolan Strauss. He was a patient in the project, just like you.
Yeah? But why was he there? What does he want?
He's a psychopath, Isaac. Stay clear of him. He murdered his own wife and child.
Okay, I'll be careful.
Ooh, yeah. I found the party. And you found the wall. That's weird.
Attention. This is Director Tiedemann. A station-wide emergency is in effect.
Yeah, I still love how in... I don't think they had any children in The Elder Scrolls Oblivion, but in Fallout 3 they had a few child models, and they made it so that you couldn't even aim at them. And I'm like, okay, I understand why they had to do it, because if you put killing just a straight child, like, that's why in this game they're not children, they're monsters. They're zombies whenever they've mutated. They're no longer human. But if you put killing children in your game, it affects the age rating. So I can understand why a lot of game companies are just like, we're not going to include it. We're not going to dance with that dragon because we don't want to get burned. But at the same time, it's like, come on, man.
Martial law. All citizens are ordered to evacuate. Looters will be shot on sight. This is not a drill. Move immediately to the nearest evac.
Oh, no. We go to the Unitology Church. We, the children of the Marker, grow tired of the oppressive, thinly veiled attacks from EarthGov on our rights to worship as we please. Reduced hours of operation for the church, fire marshal restrictions on the size of revival events, permits needed to distribute literature. These are all poorly concealed attempts to quash the truth, our truth, and that they will not succeed. The blasphemous, short-sighted, reckless, destructive, and hopeless path that EarthGov has us on is a dead end. The only and one that only Unitology has the answer to. Altman has foreseen it, and we are blessed to execute it. Prepare yourselves, brothers and sisters. Convergence is nigh. Which, as far as I can remember, is the first time they mention convergence. Now, in Dead Space 3, convergence becomes a major, theme. But they don't really talk about it much. I don't think they mention it all in Dead Space 1, maybe in one of the text logs like this one. But they mentioned it a couple more times ramping up to 3. And I think at this point they had... maybe in Dead Space 1 they didn't really know where they were going. I'm not sure. Maybe they had it all planned out from the beginning. But at this point you can definitely start to see the overarching story starting to become more and more concrete. But it is good to know we still have televangelists in the future. And I said, the Lord is with us. Altman has foreseen the future. It's like, why are you talking like that? I started one day and now I can't stop.
Dana, I thought you were routing me to residential. This looks like a Unitology recruitment center. Am I still on track?
Yes. There's an old maintenance access point in there that'll take you through the waste disposal system and into the Cassini Towers. Stay sharp.
A lot more text logs in this game than audio. Anyone who wants to read those can pause the VOD. Now you see why I really like the pulse gun for dealing with the little ones. for dealing with the toiks. It's got what it toiks to deal with the toiks. Stop. Does that not look a little bit like the chick from Half-Life? Like the jacket? Easter egg. Maybe if I hadn't squished her head, we'd know. Is there anything else in here? Ooh, what's over here? Nothing. It goes down pretty far. I always enjoy looking out at the scenery in games like this, where it's like, what's the world look like that they've built? I could just sit here and just blitz through the game, and it's like, no, what they've crafted a world around this game. Let me see what's going on. It's beautiful. If you ignore all the corpses.
Whoever sees this, listen up.
I thought this recording was on Dead Space 1. Not that I missed it.
Off dead ones and shoot it back at them. Watch. Watch. You stayed alive 3 hours using this trick. You see? Just shoot it back at them. I'm gonna bleed out soon. I got clipped pretty bad earlier. So let's help you out. Whoever you are.
I feel like it takes a particularly strong person to... I feel like it takes a particularly strong person to be facing your own death and in your final moments try to help anyone else. He had no way of knowing whether or not anyone would ever find that recording. But he still took the time out of his final moments to try and help someone else. And that's a good person. He's also not real, but you get my point. Let me check something real quick. I have 0 dropped frames. That's impressive.
Okay. Whoever sees this, you can use kinesis to pull blades off dead ones and shoot it back at them. Watch. Watch.
I hope everybody that's here is enjoying the stream.
compression chamber 752. Compressor piston offline. It is now safe to enter the chamber. Authorized personnel only.
Trying to hit that explodey sack. Gremlin. Oh, hey. What you doing up there, Mr. Loot Box?
Entering zero gravity.
Ooh, excuse me, I'm so sorry. Oh yeah, now I can float around. So much better than the last game where you could just jump. Power no! There's just a corpse. That is so cool. I'm such a huge nerd for sci-fi stuff. I love sci-fi stuff, but fantasy stuff is so much better to me. Like I love like obviously my character's a wizard, a mage, so I love magic. I love the whole fantasy genre, but sci-fi has some really, really awesome concepts and designs, and I just love, you know, human creativity. There are some truly excellent people out there, and unfortunately there are also some very truly unexcellent people, so you gotta take the wheat with the chaff sometimes. I want to look back down there real quick. I'm curious. Nope. That's a bit of a bummer. I was hoping for secrets and sacrets. Boy, it's windy in here. Lord. Hello? Hello? And another concept I've always liked is the point where the two worlds meet. Like you've got like the Marvel movies is a good case study where it's like you've got Doctor Strange and you've got Iron Man, and they're both on like Tony Stark is, especially in Endgame and Infinity War, with the bleeding edge suit. It's like you're pushing the limits of what's possible through science, and then on the other hand you've got magic, which surpasses all preconceived notions of reality, but still has its own set of rules and boundaries. And it's just, I like it when the two worlds intersect. Also, I'm glad to see you're still. I'm glad to see you're still here, Axel. I wasn't sure if I was by myself or not. But I'm just gonna keep talking like I have viewers, because if nothing else, it's good practice. Ooh, Ruby semiconductor. Aw. I can't top anything off. Hold up. I'll probably regret it later, but we'll go ahead and drop that. Oh, it's a bronze one. Not as awesome, but still, money in the bank. Is there a battery station in here?
Power malfunction. Please replace the power unit to use the elevator.
Yeah, okay, I got the thing. Where's the power unit? I heard that. I swear it sounded like somebody just whispered Isaac. Where do you want me to take this damn thing? It's probably right back over here. I'm just blind. Yep. You gonna throw a bunch of enemies at me? No? Can I at least access the store? Also no? Cool. Easily missed power node. What is it about these sections with the candles that always make me uncomfy? Can I please have some audio logs? I hate having to sit here and read these. I don't mind sitting here and reading them. I love them, but it's not good for stream. There's a really big deal. The rebirth is going to happen very soon. Just like they said, this is a very specific time. Special time. Like once in a lifetime. Actually, once in a million lifetimes. They say we've been preparing for this since we were human. Do you know how special that makes us? We were the ones who get to see it. I'm so excited. My skin is tingling. I've got chills. Okay, I've got to go. The ceremonies begin in half an hour. I don't want to be late. Bye, sis. I love you so much. Come join us. Haha. Okay, bye. Whenever I play through Dead Space, I always notice the similarities between Scientology and Unitology, not just by the name. It's the Church of Scientology and the Church of Unitology both preach oh, we're going to make the world a better place, so we're going to help people. And I would like to think that the Church of Scientology was originally intended to be a force for good. And I'm not going to knock people's religious beliefs. You're free to believe what you want. But I've just seen some stuff and I don't quite know to believe, and it seems like there's quite a few people out there that are suffering because of their choice in religion. There's not just Scientology with that one, to be fair, but I don't know. I feel like that is a dialogue that I'm going to choose to not have out of respect for people's religious beliefs. Because just because I don't agree with your beliefs doesn't mean that I should get to talk down to you about them. And I feel like that's across the board. When people are free to believe and feel and think what they want, as long as no one's getting hurt. I am so uncomfy, I'm gonna chop off your limbs anyway. Oh, hey, look, a little marker. This part gets a little fucky.
I'm afraid, Isaac. I don't want to die. But it's the only way out.
Why not, Nicole? Nicole's dead. You're not really here. Soldiers have found me. They're tracking me in some sort of gunship.
You're almost here. Hurry.
I was gonna say, shouldn't Isaac know what type of gunship that is? But I mean, an engineer is not gonna know every kind of every machine. I definitely like the very creepy ambience, the reverence, the worship, this religious imagery surrounding the marker. Very creepy, very uncomfortable. Which means that the design team did a good job. All because I misjudged how far away I was from Explodey Boy. But hey, we made it. We're alive. We've only got like, you know, what, 2nd degree chemical burns from the acid. Oh, a little cat carrier. I'm gonna do myself. I'm gonna turn my light off. Maybe that'll make it easier to see. It'll also add to the creepiness factor. Ooh, now I'm playing in the dark. I should have been doing that from the beginning.
In 2214, a geophysicist named Michael Altman made a discovery that would change history. Buried at the impact site of a crater near the Yucatan Peninsula, he uncovered a divine alien presence, the Marker. The Marker spoke to Altman and revealed a plan that would unify mankind and lead them to a bright new future.
And it's funny because if you've played Dead Space 3, you know that the unification was a real thing. Literally. It forces all into one giant wad of flesh.
By the millions, people flocked to hear more about the Marker and the unity it promised after Michael Altman told the world of his profound discovery. But there were those who felt threatened by Altman's message. On March 15, 2215, Altman was assassinated, and thus became the first martyr for the Church.
Couldn't they also not find his body? Like after the, like, you know, funeral?
Altman's followers mourned his death but found divine solace in his message of unity. They would not allow the truth to be silenced and form the Church of Unitology to bring his teachings to the world.
Okay.
Today, the Church of Unitology can be found everywhere in the known universe. Its message is just as strong and relevant today as it was when Altman first revealed it. Billions of believers can be found across all social, economic, and cultural groups, and more are joining every day.
Yeah, that doesn't make me uncomfortable at all.
Growing from a small group of devout miners on Titan, the Titan Station Church of Unitology has flourished into a hub of Unitology worship, practice, and learning. It boasts one of the largest and most beautiful churches in the Sol system, and is often the site of the annual Unitology Enigma Symposium.
Enigma Symposium. Pull your head out your ass.
As we await glorious convergence, it is important to continue to nurture our relationship with the Marker and understand the future it is preparing for us. The Marker calls to all of us. It is our duty to approach it with an open heart and open mind.
Okay. Religious dogma obtained.
It's Timon! He's found you! Into the church, hurry!
I think, personally, I would rather, you know, take my chances with the gunship than go into the whack job, museum. But hey, I guess
Staying
we're
at
here.
the Church of Unitology? Why here?
It's one of the few places on Titan Station that Tideman can't monitor. Separation of church and state.
No, Dana, we shouldn't be in here. This is the last place we want to be right now.
Isaac! My brother died trying to rescue you. This is important. This will work. I'm in a safe room at the top of the church. Meet me there, okay?
Also, that's not how separation of church and state works. Store. Bench. Save station. Objective. Cool. Hello, and welcome to the Church of Unitology, Titan Station. Please leave all of your belongings in the tray near the door, don your ceremonial robes, and abandon all individuality. Because here at the Church of Unitology, we are one, and if you're not with us, then you're no one. You know what I got to say? Who we all that? Yeah, if you've got to keep places hidden from potential worshippers, maybe you've got some fucky wucky things going on upstairs behind the door.
Welcome to the Church of Unitology gift shop. Find that special souvenir for that special someone to let them know you stood in the shrine of Altman today. Marker pendants made from the fragments of Titan itself are now available. Altman be praised.
Altman be praised. Can I just fuck shit up? No. Well, that to make me sad. I wanted to desecrate the church. Oh well. Okay, so how long exactly, real quick, I'm gonna check and see how long I've been streaming. Been going for about, coming up on 2 hours and 30 minutes. Gonna go for another hour and a half and then call it a night. Just so everyone knows. I'm thinking, I feel like 4 to 4.5 hours is a good stream time for me. Because it means I can get in and get some stuff done, but I'm not, burning myself out.
Beyond these doors lies the reading room, a place where believers are encouraged to relax and meditate on the teachings of the church. The shelves are lined with select inspirational materials, as well as a variety of meditation aids. Please respect the sanctity of this space and those using it by remaining quiet and reverent while inside.
Let's go, cool, got it. I was wondering if say motherfucker again. Fuck you and your solace. Power no. Shit. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I should have respected your reverence. Fuck you.
Isaac, you see the symbols too. It means something.
Strauss. Yes, I see the symbols.
We are a threat to them. I know it. We have to work together.
Work together? Who's them? When you mean Titan? Strauss. Work with me, Strauss.
I think Strauss is having trouble working with himself.
Welcome to the Titan Station Church of Unitology. We're glad you've come to visit our sanctuary and place of light and hope. Our tour guides are looking forward to showing you the best of our beliefs and what a meaningful and enlightening impact we can have in your daily life.
By the way,
there is, of course, no obligation of any kind with this tour. Kindly remember to stay with your tour guide at all times. Someone will be with you shortly.
I like how on the doors for their Church of Light and Hope there's dudes in creepy robes. And corpses everywhere. Come on, guys. The cleaning lady isn't going to be in for like another couple of days. You could have like at least used a coaster. This is so unprofessional.
The cathedral reported 2 pressure equalization cycles during services last Sunday. The first was minor and only blew some candle flames around, giving Pastor O'Brien a much-needed, if unexpected, boost in his sermon. The second cycle was more harsh, resulting in a pressure snap that popped people's ears and sent several to medical. That was not needed.
Welcome to the Unity Hall. This magnificent library holds copies of the Church's most sacred texts and is a regular meeting place for the Unitology scholars as they debate the glorious mysteries of the Black Marker.
Awesome.
Note the intricate details of the stained glass roof, forged from the hand-filtered sand of Titan itself.
How do you filter by hand, by the way? That's more sifting than filtering. But I guess the hand-sifted sands doesn't sound as cool. Off me! Get it off me! That's what we like to call a dead end. See, this is why I guess in Dead Space 1 it wasn't as prevalent, but in Dead Space 2 you really gotta pulp up those corpses, man. Otherwise you're gonna miss a lot of loot. Creepy ambience. Yeah, that's what I thought. I just want to make sure I don't miss anything around a corner somewhere in here. Now that I can see any corners, it's so freaking dark. And yeah, I could turn the light up, but I feel like that just kind of ruins the magic. I want it to be hard to see. I want to struggle. Okay. Like my dude is just creeping around there. Like, it was definitely cool to see that Zentreya was also playing Dead Space. I don't know if she's ever played it before, but it was definitely cool to see. And maybe that'll bring, I'm hoping, like I've said it before, I'm really hoping that the Dead Space remake is as good as we're hoping it's going to be, but I'm super excited for Callisto Protocol.
Welcome to Indoctrination. A church seminar is currently in progress. Please wait for the next available church associate. Indoctrination is a pleasant, joyous event where you will take the first steps into glorious oneness. That is, unitology.
Yeah, so I don't know who told you that Indoctrination is a good name. But, oh yeah, terrible name. And this just leads back to the main entryway, right? Yeah. It's like, hello, and welcome to, like, freaking lobotomy. Like, I'm not here to have a, that doesn't sound like I'm gonna have a good time.
Ever felt like you were meant to be part of something? Then maybe unitology is for you. Founded 200 years ago by our savior, Michael Altman, unitologists believe that one day all mankind will be united through the power of a sacred artifact known as the marker. We call this process convergence. Imagine it. All mankind brought together with one purpose, with one mind, with one soul. No war, no fear, no hate. If that sounds like an ideal world to you, then look no further. Convergence is coming, and unitology is helping it happen. Have you ever felt like you were meant to be part of something bigger? Then maybe unitology.
I'm gonna go near that door and it's gonna blow the fuck out.
200 years ago, believe that one day. replace the fuse for the observation center door in the junction panel. Vandalism in the church is not permitted.
I still do love the fact that they just straight up are calling it indoctrination. They're not trying to candy coat it or anything. Future expansion. Of course, I would freeze it in a locked in position. Then I'll beg. This base is remarkably less dead than I was expecting it to be. Just like the first game. Ooh, security suit. Same magazine. Very popular, apparently. I'm creeping around in the ductwork. I sure hope it does. Yeah, I was about to say, doesn't that frickin'... That was a really cool sequence the first time I saw it. It was really... Like, I love the storytelling here. It's like Isaac is going insane. His body's working against him. His it's like it's I forget her name, but she's correct. Eventually, if Isaac doesn't get help, his body will kill him. It's like this. The marker signal is like overriding his brain. But that was a really cool sequence the first time I saw it. It really blew my mind. It's also kind of terrifying. Just be like, all of a sudden, your body turns against you, and you're fighting for your life against yourself. Spoopy. And then this lead back to that main entryway as well. This is, yeah, indoctrination, yeah. I found a portion. That's one of my favorite, oh, this is where it was, but that's one of my favorite Pro ZD skits, where it's like, Ice Dragon, will strike you down. Now come forward, or come at me. And he's like, 1 second, and he starts poking around the rooms. He's like, what do you mean, just come forward? I found a potion. I don't care that you found a potion. That's an explodey boy somewhere. There's a lot of really good imagery in this franchise. Sounds, I don't like them.
Dana, I'm locked out. There's something in the church. It broke the door.
Hang on. I'll try to override all the gates from the area.
There's something out here, too.
Maybe you could have only unlocked one gate. Oh yeah, I hate this thing.
Isaac! I don't think I can
open. You guys suck. I see you. I hate those things.
Dana, you there?
Isaac, I can't unlock the elevator. Can you do anything from your end?
Let me see what I can do.
Okay, once you're through, you'll go through the funerary wing of the church and down into the creek. It's very important you not disturb. No, Earth Cub can't jam us in here. Not in here.
Dana! Important that I what?
Important that I not disturb something. I really need some healing items. I really wish I had gone back to the store. I am hurting. Can I backtrack for a minute? I really need healing items. Yeah, this way. These are quality of life improvements that I can get behind, by the way. In the first game, it just showed you what your objective was, but here it's like, nah, man. Here, you need to go to the store. I got you, baby. I got you. Follow this orange beam, and all your dreams will come true. Just a little quick backtrack into the gift shop. Welcome to the Titan Station Church of Unitology gift shop. Please buy your marker-themed butt plugs in the corner, whatever, I don't know. Insert anal bead joke here. Security suit. Okay, what do we got? I definitely need my stasis in this game. Like, you can get through most of Dead Space 1 without it, but in this game, no. Go ahead and save. Okay, now objective. What would a super future sci-fi game be without a super future sci-fi, you know, freaking deranged space cult? Borderlands 3 did it. Other games did it. Okay. Oh man, I know where I'm supposed to go from here. I just need to know where the elevator was. Thank you. I gotta go mess with this junction box over here. Wherever it was. Hello? Yeah. Here it is. You know, yeah, those weird little bird things are like one of my least favorite enemies in the entire franchise. Which means it's good design. Because they're supposed to suck. They're not unfair. Squish. Now watch, I'll have done all that backtracking to go to the store. I'll walk through this door and be right next to the frickin' store. Just watch.
Welcome to the Basilica.
The Basilica.
The hauntingly beautiful hall serves as the starting point for many of our formal ceremonies. Its architecture is rich in symbolism, and the stained glass ceilings are forged from no less than the sands of Jupiter's long-lost moon Io, making them nearly priceless. Enjoy the light and the love this room offers,
What do you
as
mean?
many have done before you.
The hell do you mean, long lost moon Io? How do you lose a moon? Well, I guess maybe if it's in a decaying orbit, then it would have crashed. Fair enough, withdrawn game.
Attention. Please be quiet when observing the funerary rituals of the church. Flash photography and holographic imaging are not permitted inside the church. Thank you for your compliance.
Yeah, see, I told you. Gift shop's literally right here, isn't it? Motherfucker. Motherfucker. Oh well. Better to be safe than sorry. I told you! My gamer instincts told me.
We gather now to pay respect to the bodies of
Oh, that's cool. That guy's actually got his hands in the little... Give me your money, grieving people. I'll give you credit. You scared the shit out of me. And you'll give me credits. Thank you. Yeah, look at that face. Is it on my foot? Okay. I don't even think your mother could love that face, man. Sorry. I think this is where the demo picked up. I'm gonna take a second and see how many chapters there are on Dead Space 2. $15. I was like, if it's the same amount of chapters that there were in the first game, then that's going to be a really short game, but now there's 3 extra chapters. Checking something else on my feed really quick. Okay, back into the game we go. Woo! Spook 'em. It's a cryo crypt. Yeah, this is where the demo picked up. Way back when. It's definitely spooky. Can I break these? Fuck you. Okay. I'm just gonna creep along. Okay, so creepy corpses aside, there is a couple tubes in here that are open. God, the jump scares in this game are so good, though. Oh. I was about to sneeze. Checking something else again. Okay, channel. Echo chat. Sorry about that. And oops, I forgot to pause. Ooh. Yeah, the bodies were thawing out. Spooky. That one's all twisted back. Ooh, gruesome. Okay, I'll admit that one got me a little bit. I kind of saw that one coming though.
I think I found the exit, but it's way above me. Gravity controls are locked out. Dana? Fuck!
Hold on a second, let me back up there. I saw a semiconductor.
hear me. You need to go up. Do you hear me? You need to go up.
Hey, thank you. I figured that out. Am I really out of freaking... Yep. I'm out of plasma cutter ammo. Yeah, I remember how to do this.
Gravity in the shot is now offline.
And now we fly. That is such a cool game mechanic. Like, it's simple, but I like it. Ah. I definitely need the med kit schematics.
Exiting zero gravity.
Isaac! Damn it! I think they're jamming our panel with a mobile device. Someone get me the frequency on that jammer! They must have a gunship position near the compound.
Now what? Change your plans?
No. If they knew where we were, they would have killed us by now. Oh, shit! Signal's fading! Just follow your locator and hurry.
Can I please get out of the murder church? Murder church. don't like being in the murder church. Murder church. Come on down to the murder church. I guess I should put up a flashing lights warning. Oh no, a spooky library. Oh yeah, I guess I should have bought some more ammo for this thing. The plasma cutter. I cannot see shit. There's the way out. Hold up. You know the rules, and so do I. Poke around until we find some shit. See, it pays off. Pop out here real quick and see if anyone said anything, because I let my phone shut off. What is that? Line racks, awesome. Okay, the Gregorian chant is a nice creepy touch. Not the murder church, babies. I cannot see anything in here. Where'd that baby go? It's a new hit series coming to HBO Max, The Murder Church Babies. Look, if Velma can get greenlit, anything can get greenlit. Oh, hey, I can hear my heartbeat. I was wondering if that was still a thing. Come on, damn it. Running down some buildings before they can get me and nibble on my ankles. Ooh, okay. I'm almost out of ammo for that, but I've got plenty of ammo for this. What is taking up all my inventory space? Mine racks. Honestly, no, I'm gonna drop this. And, can I get the line racks back? I need this ammo. Okay. Oh, come on! Range on those fuckers is ridiculous. Now where we go? I think we're going to do stuff. up, Bonnie? Line racks can't carry you.
What's happening to you, Isaac? You tried to kill yourself. Why do you think that is? That's right. Ignore the pain. Bury it deep inside. Let me fester. Let me watch.
I feel like they could have had that sequence, that psychosis sequence play out while the elevator was coming up. But the combat's definitely really good.
Danny, you still with me? I've reached the top of the church.
You're almost here. I'll be waiting by the shuttle.
They've changed the dynamic to be more dialogue heavy. And you're also not safe in the elevators anymore. That's a nice little touch. I was wondering when that was going to happen. Actually, I think I can heal myself. Yeah. Do that and then pick you up. Right here. I really love this level design. Or environment design, whatever you want to call it. It's really cool. Still no room for more line racks. Okay.
Dana! You're a unitologist. Of course you are. Why did I trust you?
Well, you didn't have a choice, Isaac. I told you there was a cure and you came running.
Why are you doing this? Why can't everyone just leave me alone, huh?
You're a dangerous secret, Isaac. EarthGov won't leave you alone because they're afraid you'll destroy their marker. After all, you did build it.
What are you talking about?
Well, that's why we brought you here. To build markers for us. To spread glorious convergence to the entire galaxy.
You people are unbelievable! Just give me the fucking cure and let me go.
Oh, we don't want to cure you, Isaac. We need that precious little head of yours just the way it is. Now would you escort Isaac to the shuttle and put him in stasis? The last thing we want is for him to die.
eyes. He's got a grabby hand. Okay, no, nope. I was supposed to close it behind me. Okay, let's try it again. Man, this freaking necromorph is relentless.
Isaac, are you there? Can you hear me?
What do you want, Strauss? Look, it's over. All my plans just blew out the window.
No, it's
Literally,
not over. At least not yet. Isaac, we build it. We can tear it down.
What, you mean the marker? Do you know where the marker is, Strauss?
It's in the government sector. But we have to move now. Now. Because time is running out for me and for us.
Strauss, where are you going?
Shit! Pissing ass! Okay, that's the way we want, that he wants us to go, so we go check over here real quick. Nope, nothing. What's in here? Ooh, what's that? A little bit of credit. Everybody can use a little credit. I try to give my friends credit. Speaking of friends, I need to work on my art from my buddy. I'm not gonna say who. The chances of him watching this VOD before I can finish the piece are slim to none, but I'm still gonna do it. Actually, I don't know if he. Well, I mean, I don't think he considers me an enemy, but I don't think he considers. I don't know. I get insecurity issues. I've been abandoned by a lot of people I, came to think very highly of, and it's left me to second guess a lot of stuff. But I consider him my friend, and that's all that matters. Man, they really went to town on this place with the religious scenery. It wants us to go that way, but I don't want to go the way it wants us to go. Now, this is where I was earlier. But upstairs. Squelchy. Yeah, see? Got the seeker rifle. And if I hadn't been looking around, I wouldn't have found that. And then I have a lot of freaking inventory space to pick it up. I need to find a freaking store. Maybe there'll be one past this next door. I'll save real quick. Coming up on the last 30 minutes of stream. And then I'm gonna go eat some spaghetti. Why wouldn't you just use the Nutcracker suite? It's in the public domain. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. This place is super creepy and it's dark. It's hard to see. But I like the art. It's 12 o'clock everywhere. I just looked at that clock too. I also love how the alarm went off even though it was already on midnight. Roar!
They were afraid of us after the sessions. I remember. They took us to the machine for our sessions, for the steps.
I don't remember any sessions.
You're lucky you don't remember. When you do, he starts coming back.
Who? Who comes back? Who?
Look at you. You've grown up so much. Where are you going?
Strauss, don't follow me. He's not really there.
Can I please get out of like the creepy candle hallway? I have been made uncomfy for long enough. Though I guess that's all this game is being made uncomfy.
Director Titan. All surviving squads are ordered to fall back. Repeat, fall back from the sector. Operation Endgame is in effect. Contingencies are in place for our lost assets. Director Titan. All surviving squads are ordered to fall back. Repeat, fall back from the sector. Operation Endgame is in effect.
Honestly, I feel like Infinity War was better than Endgame.
Contingencies are in place for our lost
I'm joking,
assets.
by the way. They're both really good. Well, now I'm nauseous. Thank you. That's gross. Oh, shit. Where? Where are all you tubby lumpkins coming from? Go this way. Shit. Clear out some inventory space finally. Line racks, detonator, seeker rifle. It's 3 spots. Now I want to get the security suit. I could, but I'm just going to stick with what I got, and... I'll hold this for now. Got a chronic reload syndrome. It always feels like whenever I don't reload is when I get screwed because I didn't reload. Every single because that's just a thing that happened. Oh yeah, I remember now. Ooh, sure I'm glad I remembered what those things are before I got fucked by them. I think there's one more in here. Where? Okay. What you got for me? Got bronze, semiconductor. How do I use this? Okay. So not the most useless, but not much better. That kind of blows. I wish I had my power window back. But you never know when you're gonna get a room with a what does special do? Oh, cool. Wait for just a little bit longer. But no, yeah, it's, you would think, especially me when I first played through, you'd think after the events of Dead Space 1 with the betrayal, I still can't remember her name, and I guess, you know, she was kind of a bitch, so I don't feel too bad about it. But, you know, being betrayed by the girl who came to the Ishimura with you, you start up this game, and then, you know, the first quote-unquote helpful person you encounter, they save you, and it's like, oh, these are good people, they're going to help me. And then you go and you get, you know, betrayed by them as well. It's like, at this point, Isaac just should have trust issues. Honestly, I feel like at this point, Isaac should just have issues. The issue of having too many issues all the time.
Entering zero gravity.
Oh, can I do the thing? I can. Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Fire suppression system malfunction. Please manually deplete the oxygen supply to contain the fire. Non-essential personnel should leave the area at once.
It's a big fire, too.
Attention. Oxygen output falling to 66%. Service technician has been notified.
You told me to turn it off!
Oxygen output falling to 33%. This area is now below life support limits. Please notify the personal oxygen supplies.
Poking around at the speed of sound, floating around, now I'm back on the ground.
Life support failure. Oxygen output is zero. This area is unsafe for habitation. Personal oxygen supplies are now required.
Well, I mean, if people didn't have one, they'd probably be dead, so whatever. I've got about a minute. I gotta start worrying. Can I not just plug the things back in now?
Oxygen output falling to 33%. This area is now below life support limits. Please verify your personal oxygen supplies. Life support restored. Oxygen output returned to normal.
There you go. Now, if anybody needs to escape using this route, they won't die. I'm helping. Which way am I meant to go? That way? Let's check this way. You know the rules. And so do I. I'm a helpful technician guy. Running around fixing broke things.
Exiting zero gravity.
Oh, I gotta
Power
go.
malfunction. Please replace the power unit to use the elevator.
I gotta go back and grab one of these things.
Entering zero gravity.
You'll still be able to breathe.
Exiting zero gravity.
I still helped. You just feel a little lightheaded. Oh shit. Oh shit! I wasn't paying attention. I'm sorry, it's just so satisfying hearing Isaac cuss.
Isaac, the steps. He wants me to follow the steps. Step 1, crawl into the dark machine.
Strauss, calm down. He can't hurt you.
He wants me to go into the dark machine, Isaac. I can't go. She's in there. She's waiting for me.
Strauss.
Oh God, oh God, oh God.
Strauss, listen to me. You need to keep moving. Can you get to the train? Can you do that?
He's coming. Can't talk.
Just 2 psychopaths on a Sunday. You can never have enough power notes. Ooh. Oh, it's more of my favorite guys. I hate it. That's uncool. Anything else around in here? As much as I, say I hate this enemy or that enemy, it's like it's a really good design. It breaks up the typing. It's not just, oh, this guy comes at you. It's like, no, these dudes are like super fast and hide behind cover. It's smart. I think that's everything in this room. I feel like I'm missing something. Like I'm worried I'm gonna like go through an area like this and miss like that one little cranny that has like a good schematic. This is just a spike in it. No, it's just stasis back. Okay. Let's go!
Isaac, he's gone. Listen, the steps can destroy the marker. Step 1, crawl into the dark machine. Step 2, the screws go tight all around.
I don't understand.
Oh, God, he's back. No! No, 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 no!
Whatever it takes. Oh. Smack him in the face!
You stay back. You want to talk? You talk from there.
Don't say you're gonna help. The last person who said that tried to kill me.
Hey, take it easy. I'm not gonna hurt you.
Yeah, you got that right. You try it, and you're dead.
I like how there was a necromorphos over here. It's just dead now. The most effective weapon of all. Dialogue.
Look, I think we got off to a bad start here. I'm Isaac.
Ellie. What do you want, Isaac?
I'm trying to get to the transport hub. I need to get to the government sector.
What do you think we were trying to do?
Hey, I can help you. Besides, we got a better chance if we stick together. Don't you agree?
It's not a chance, Isaac. Other people are just a liability. I'll release the door lock. But after that, you're on your own. And please, don't follow me, okay?
Wait.
Such a cool mechanic or animation, the helmet coming on. Freaking love it. I swore I already had pulse round mechanic, but whatever. But I just told you I'm going the same way you're going. You told me not to follow you. It's like I have to follow you. We're going to the same place. not fair. That's not my fault. Okay. I'm sorry, just something about seeing that corpse just floating out in space is funny to me. I don't know why. Gross. Where are you? Oh no! I really want to say... I really want to say that these bomb spitters can kill you in one hit if you're not careful. Which is why I'm being... I hear you. Where are you? There you are. One more. That's all of them. Okay, I think I'm going to... I think I'm going to call it there for tonight's stream. I think that's a good place to stop. Go check the store real quick. Pulse rounds, yeah. I still swear I had pulse rounds already. I'm gonna move you in the storage. It'll at least keep us going for a little bit. Okay. I'll save there. I have a little post stream or end of stream, like, you know, final thoughts. I think that'd be I felt that would be a nice addition. So, start of the game really strong. Really sets the pace and the tone for what's going to happen. You know, we're in a more populated area. You know, shit is hitting the fan now versus, you know, days or weeks or months before, like in Dead Space 1. Isaac is basically established as the de facto expert on fighting necromorphs at this point, at least in my opinion. Lots of new enemy types, which is always good. The voice acting for Isaac, I feel, is really good, like Axel said. But I feel like they really nailed the voice, the way he should sound, and the tone. The graphic upgrade from a 3-year period from 2008 when the first game came out to 2011 when this game came out is noticeable. It's still just slightly dated, but a lot of 360 PS3 era games are. But it still holds up well. It's just, you know, you can tell it didn't come out the past 5 years. The inventory management is better. A lot of the UI has a lot of quality of life improvements. The the waypoint system, whatever you want to call it, where it shows you where you need to go. Got some much needed upgrades as well. Go back up to the main menu. Yes. Also, this opening segment, or the opening segment, the main menu is really cool. The fact that it's the synapses in Isaac's brain is a really cool touch. You see some marker script in the background. And I'd be curious to see if it changes as you get further into the game. Like maybe the further you get in, the more, the mind is corrupted. That'd be cool. Little bits of the marker. I think it is. I think that as we get further, because you see bits of the marker here, and I really want to say that as we get to the final sections of the game, the marker becomes more and more complete here. So I may also try and back out to the main menu every few chapters to see how the progress on that. But a lot of horror games try to go for the big bombastic over-the-top stuff like Resident Evil. And of course it ended up leading to their detriment with Resident Evil 5 and 6. A lot of people really look at 6 as like the major falling off point, but I feel like it started falling off in 5, where it was like, oh, this is no longer a small isolated incident. You're now part of a elite task force that goes around the globe dealing with this, and it's like, no, it's like that would be a cool setting for like a different part of the Resident Evil franchise, but I feel like the mainline games should be, isolated areas. You're by yourself or with a small team, and you've got to try and survive and accomplish your objective. But I feel like Dead Space 1 and 2 really nail the horror genre. Isolation, unknown, like the feeling of not knowing what's going to happen next, the atmosphere, the tone, the combat, everything just from the ground up. And the second game just excels at every point that the first game set the benchmark for. And it's just, I feel like it is a cornerstone in horror games, absolutely. But I would even argue that it is one of the foundations of modern gaming from a tonal perspective, if nothing else. But I am going to call it here for the night. I appreciate everybody who stopped by. I hope that you all enjoyed the stream. I hope that you stay safe, have a good rest of your evening, and a good tomorrow. I am not sure when the next stream is going to be. I have to wait until I get my schedule so that I can plan around that. But I will be streaming again sometime soon. And, until next time, I wish you all the best, and I hope that you stop by the Labyrinth again soon. Good night.